Hello and welcome to Cygnus. You probably already know that a non-fungible token, an NFT, may be anything from images and video clips to audio files and 3D models. NFT is decentralized asset made possible by blockchain, and 3D arts are now quite popular in the NFT marketplace. All 3D artists can make money in NFT marketplace by being a 3D NFT creator once their 3D art has been converted into NFTs and uploaded to their collection. With 3D artists who use Blender also wanting to join in on this new stream of income, it has led to them asking this question: is Blender good for creating NFTs? The answer to this question is yes. There are so many reasons Blender is good for creating NFT. The first being that it's free, meaning there's a lot of profit to make. Besides being free, Blender offers everything a 3D artist needs to create 3D art in any other software and some extra features that make it perfect for creating NFT. To know what these extra features are, stick to the ending. Modeling. The tools available in Blender for modeling make it easy to create, transform, shape, and edit models. Blender also has modifiers which allow a 3D artist to perform numerous effects automatically on an object without altering its core geometry as non-destructive operations are performed. Sculpting. Sculpting in Blender is fascinating as it comes with 20 different built-in brushes like clay strips, grease, grab, mask, pinch, smooth, and a lot more, with the added possibility of customizing it. With the numerous brush types in Blender, it becomes easy to make detailed shapes that mirror natural objects and textures. Blender also has dynamic topology and masking. With dynamic topology, 3D artists can add or remove details easily from a sculpt, while masking helps an artist hide the non-sculpting areas. Animation and rigging. Blender has incredible features for animation, like an editor for character animation poses, independent motions using non-linear animation, fast poses using forward inverse kinematics, and synchronized music. Blender also offers some fantastic tools for rigging like skeleton, automated skinning, and envelope, low effort painting, mirroring functionality, organization using colored groups and bony layers, and B-spline interpolated bones. Blender also offers constraints, shape keys, motion paths, and more. Constraints control the properties like location, scale, and rotation of an object, while shape keys reshapes objects for animation. And with the motion paths tool, you can see how points move over several frames. Story artist. With Blender, drawing in the 3D space is possible using the grease pencil. The fundamental parts of a grease pencil are the points, strokes, and edit line. In object mode, the three grease pencil elements are blank, stroke, and monkey. Blank is an empty grease pencil, stroke is a grease pencil with a basic stroke as a reference, and monkey is a grease pencil with Suzanne. The grease pencil has different modes: draw, sculpt, edit, and weight paint. Draw enables you to draw in 3D view. Sculpt is used to reshape a drawing. In edit mode, you can add, transform, delete, and duplicate elements. In weight mode, points receive weights in cutout animation for rigging strokes. Rendering. Blender has an offline render engine known as a Cycles render engine. Cycles' main goal is to produce realistic sceneries and top-notch animations. The placement of the items is determined using path tracing algorithms using the light pathways produced by the scene camera. Blender also has a rendering engine named Freestyle. Freestyle is a non-photorealistic rendering engine that uses edges and lines. To draw lines on particular edge types, mesh data and z-depth information are used, and Freestyle incorporates several line styles to create technical or artistic styles. The third and newly introduced rendering engine is named Eevee. Eevee is a GPU-only online engine based on UPin and OpenGL that aims to be a real-time render engine with sophisticated capabilities. And with the Eevee engine, Blender has bridged the gap between offline and real-time rendering. Simulation. Blender produces excellent looking effects whether you require flames with billowing smoke, realistic simulations of water and fluids, hair that blows in lovely waves and reacts with impacts, stunningly accurate simulation of clothes, destructible objects, or to produce elements such as shrapnel, rain, and sparkles, or even sparks. Video. A built-in video sequence editor in Blender enables you to carry out simple operations like video cuts and splicing, and more difficult ones like color grading or video masking. The video editor has a Luma waveform like live preview, histogram displays, and chroma vector scope. It also has some features for audio like waveform visualization, audio mixing, scrubbing, and synchronization. It also has up to 32 slots for adding scenes, masks, music, photos, video, and effects. Additional features include filters, transitions, keyframes, and speed control. VFX. Integrated inside Blender is a full-featured compositor. This compositor has an impressive node collection for vignettes, color grading, and creating camera effects, and it also has render layer supporting complete compositing videos and of course the picture files. With Blender's production-ready camera and object tracking, it is possible to import raw video, track it, mask certain areas, and reconstruct the camera motions in a 3D scene, removing the requirement to change between programs. Apart from these features, Blender has two additional features that make it good for creating NFT. Scripting. With scripting, it's easy to create 1,000+ models for an NFT collection without having to create them all individually. Using Blender Scripting, that's Python, it is possible to combine different traits randomly to create different 3D models using Python language. All you need for this basic understanding of how to create traits like head, body, and any other trait you can think of with Blender, and a basic understanding of the Python program. Drivers. Drivers do the same thing as scripting by making it easy to create 1,000+ models for an NFT collection. The only difference between driving and scripting is that you don't need to know Python to use driving successfully. With all of these features, it is possible to say Blender is not just good for creating NFT, but one of the best applications. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.